Hello friends, and welcome to our final pick a card for 2019. We are moving into 2020 in a couple of weeks time, and I'm going to be taking a bit of leave. So today, Friday the 18th, 19th, 20th, I don't know, whatever the date is, today is my last working day, and I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off to just recharge my batteries, recharge my energies, and to get ready for an awesome 2020. So to finish off this year, what I've decided to do is to use a combination of tarot and oracle to bring you a message for 2020. Okay, so I have spent a lot of time this week as well doing my 2020 forecast readings. So I've spent most of the week like this, talking to a camera, recording some awesome messages for everybody. And I thought, for those of you who couldn't get a 2020 reading, let's do it this way. So we're going to do short, sweet, to the point. We're going to do forecasts for 2020. What do you need to look out for? What is 2020 going to have in store for you? So you do need to pick from the image on screen right now. Okay, so you do need to pick bundle 1, bundle 2, bundle 3, which is the bundle that has the message, the forecast that you need to hear for 2020. So the easiest and best thing to do is to clear your mind, close your eyes, take a deep breath, let it out, get your heart centered, get your head cleared, look at the piles, look at the picture in front of you right now, and ask yourself, which one am I feeling called to? Is it bundle 1, bundle 2, or bundle 3? Once you've got your bundle, once you know exactly which is the bundle that has the message you need to hear, then you can carry on. You can move on to that part of the video. So you can watch the whole thing, of course, and I would love it if you did watch the whole thing. But really, you just want to go to your bundle 1, bundle 2, or bundle 3. So thank you so much for all your love and support over the year. Thank you so much for keeping up with me and following me and enjoying my videos. Thank you so much, because it makes me feel like I'm not wasting my time and energy by doing them. So it's great to know that you're all out there, and it's great to know that you enjoy my content. And we'll see you in 2020. So you take care, with love and blessings. So go fast forward straight ahead to bundle 1, bundle 2, or bundle 3, and I shall see you there. Take care. So you chose bundle 1 as the bundle that has the message for 2020 that you need to hear. Before we get on to that, I need to show you what cards we're working with. So today I am using this phenomenal Seers Tarot by Chris and Donnelly. This deck is just, yeah, it's phenomenal. And I'm also going to be pairing it with the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, which is just as delicious. So those are the two decks that I'm working with today. We're going to start off with the Spirit Animal Oracle. So I have the entire deck here, and we're going to shuffle. And we're asking for a single card for all of you who chose bundle 1. We're asking for a single card as your message for 2020. What is 2020 going to hold for you? What is the energy of 2020? What does the spirit animal want you to know for 2020 for all of you who chose bundle 1? Right, so I have shuffled. Let's hold them like this. And I'm going to take that one. Wombat Spirit, be at home. So I don't read the guidebooks for these. You all know I just look at it and intuit it on my own. So I have no idea what a wombat is or does, but I do know it's awfully cute. I do know it's awfully fluffy, and it's telling you to be at home. So that's telling you that 2020 is all about being at home within yourself, within your environment, within your surroundings. Don't just be comfortable, just be content with what you have, with who you are surrounded by. Be at home no matter where you are. So I'm going to keep that one out because that is our first card. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the gorgeous, the amazing, the fabulous Seers Tarot, and we're going to ask for a couple of cards, which will be the message, the guidance, the what to look forward to, your inspiration for 2020. So those of you who chose bundle 1, what do you need to know? What has 2020 got in store for you? Let's have a look. Right. I think I have shuffled enough. Taking one there. Taking one there. If it will come out. And I'm taking this one over here. So 2020, remember we've got Wombat Spirit telling you to be at home. And with that, the first card you've got for 2020 is the Star. The Star is telling you that there is hope, telling you that there is always guidance, there is always assistance, you are never alone. But you've got to allow yourself to be hopeful. Don't ever give up hope, okay? Paired with that, the three of them, you've got the 10 of Cups, which ties in so beautifully with Wombat Spirit, because the 10 of Cups talks about the perfect family. It talks about the happy home. It talks about having everybody you love near and dear to you. So it's telling you that 2020 is telling you that you need to be at home. It's telling you that you must hold on to the hope, hold on to the magic, hold on to the spirit, hold on to the knowing that you need to keep your nearest and dearest close to you. It's also telling you, and I'm going to hide that one for a second, it's also telling you that you need to, the focus is going to be on family. The focus is going to be on surrounding yourself with those that you truly love and adore. 10 of Cups. And our final message for you for 2020, what does Spirit need you to know? You've got the Hierophant. Just, you know what, just look at that card. Just look at his smile. Just look at the joy and the happiness that he exudes. I want to see if, oh, there we go. You can't look at that and not just feel that joy within your heart and soul. The message of the Hierophant is about keeping it simple. The message of the Hierophant is not overcomplicating it with how much money you have, what fancy car you drive, what furniture you have. The Hierophant is about lessons and teachings, but it's about simple. Simplicity is always the best. The Hierophant also talks about the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay? So that's what the Hierophant is all about. So in your 2020, you need to always make sure that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, be at home, be comfortable in your own skin, be comfortable with who you are. Don't try and keep up with anybody else. Don't try and be the same as anybody else. Be at home, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Always have hope. Always follow your heart. Always follow the dream. Don't ever let go. Can you see she's holding on? Don't ever let go. The focus is on family and loved ones. The focus is on enjoying your time. And you know what? This is simple pleasures. This is outside playing. This is not who's got the biggest Xbox or whatever it is. This is magical times with those significant in your life. And keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Find joy in every single moment. Those of you who chose bundle 1, that was a phenomenal message for 2020. That's what you've got to look forward to going into 2020. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever lose it. Write it down somewhere. Save this video. Do whatever you have to do. Keep access to this. And every time you get worried, confused, anxious, nervous, going into 2020, during 2020, come back to this and remind yourself that you chose bundle 1, and this is the message that the universe had for you. Have an amazing festive season for those of you who celebrate. I will see you in 2020. We will carry on doing these videos with love and blessings from me to you. Take care. And you chose bundle 2 as the bundle that has the message that you need to hear today. And welcome to our final pick a card of 2019. Today we are going to focus on 2020. We're going to focus on next year, what's coming up for you. What does Spirit and the universe need you to know for 2020? What is 2020 going to be all about? What is the message and significant for you in 2020? And the cards that I'm using today is the awesome, amazing, fabulous Light Seers Tarot. This is just my soul deck. This is just, I have no words for its amazingness. Paired with that, I'm also going to use this phenomenal deck, which is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And the combination of these two is going to give you an awesome message for 2020. Right, so as I said, this is our last pick a card for this year because I am taking a break from today It's my last day, and I'm going to be taking a little bit of a holiday until early 2020, and then we'll be back. So we're going to start with the Spirit Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle, and as we shuffle, we're asking for a single card that's going to give us the message, the hope, the inspiration, the guidance that we need to know for 2020. What is 2020 going to be all about? What is our main theme? What do we need to know for 2020? And we shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. What do we need to know about 2020? Okay. I have shuffled. I've put them all together. And let's now grab one. And I'm quite happy with that one. So what we have is Moth Spirit. And it is telling you to surrender now. I don't read the guidebooks because I'm impatient and I don't have the time for that. I always read these cards intuitively. So the first thing that I noticed when looking at this card is how beautiful the moth is. It's not just your standard, typical, average moth that we see in the nighttime. It is an exquisite, I know the name of this moth, but right now it escapes me. But it's telling you surrender now. It's telling you to just go with the flow. It's telling you to just accept your circumstances for what they are. Surrender now means don't resist. Don't go against the grain. Just go with the flow and just see where it takes you. Okay. I'm going to leave that one here because now we're going to turn to the phenomenal, amazing Light Seers Tarot. And we're going to draw a couple of cards to join the Moth Spirit, to complete the message, the guidance, the inspiration. What, those of you who chose bundle 2, what is 2020 going to be all about? What do you need to know? What do you need to be prepared for? What is 2020's message and story for you? So I'm shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. We're setting the intention. We're saying we want to draw 3 cards that are going to give us exactly what we need to hear for 2020. The guidance, the hope, and the inspiration that we need for 2020. Right. Putting it all together, neat and tidy. And I'm taking that one over there. Taking that one over there. And that one. Right, so remembering so far we're saying 2020 carries the energy of the Moth Spirit for you, which is telling you to surrender to your circumstances, surrender to your environment, to your situation. Don't try and force things. Don't try and be anything that you're not. Just be in the now, be in the moment. Connected to that, we have the Moon card. And I just love this depiction of the Moon card because it's saying to you that this is what you're focusing on. This is what you're aware of. This is where you're putting your energies. But it's saying to you that there's so much more happening below the surface. So don't only focus there. Don't only be focused on the tiny little bit, iceberg mentality, okay? That little bit that you see sticking out is not all there is. There is so much more happening. And it's a card of emotion, okay? The Moon card is a card of emotion, and it's the card of surrender. Can you see how she's just surrendering to the moonlight under the surface? Surrender. Surrender. Okay, so that was the first one we have. And then connected to that, we have this phenomenal Queen of Wands. I really hope my camera focuses on her. Isn't she just beautiful? She is so in the now. She is so in the moment. She is so confident. She is so aware of her strengths. She doesn't allow her weaknesses to hold her back. She is just super. She just oozes confidence, joy, success, abundance. These candles that you see here are her achievements. They are everything that she's done, everything that she's achieved, and every success that she's had. She is so in the moment. She's not worried about next month. She's not worried about last month. She's in the now. And she's acting and doing everything that needs to be done here and now. She's leaving nothing to chance. And look at the happiness and the joy on her face. Phenomenal. You're not going to believe me, but those of you who chose bundle 1 as well, or even if you've only come straight to bundle 2, go back and watch bundle 1, because guess what? The Hierophant was there. So the Hierophant, he's all about keeping things simple. His motto is the KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid. But he's the spiritual leader. He's the spiritual teacher. He's the person who says, you know what, we don't need fancy. Simplicity is where happiness is. We need to keep it simple. We need to not overcomplicate our lives. We need to keep things simple. So we have moth spirit that says surrender now. We have the moon that says to you, make sure that you're focusing on everything under the surface and above the surface. We have our beautiful Queen of Wands, who is just so creative. She's so ambitious. She's just making things happen, and she's enjoying success. And then you've got the Hierophant, who says to you that simplicity is the answer to everything. So those of you who chose bundle 2, your message is to just go with the flow. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate things, but make sure you have the full picture. Make sure you know exactly what is happening around you, and to make sure that you are enjoying the success and the abundance that you deserve to have. Don't shake the boat too much, but make sure that you are doing everything you need to do to enjoy happiness and success. And you will, as long as you surrender. So 2020 for you is going to be interesting. It's going to be amazing. You do need to focus on making sure that you have all the information, making sure that, because your emotions are going to run deep. Okay, emotions are going to run deep. This is what you show to the outside world. This is what's happening over here. But there is so much success. There is so much joy. There is so much happiness as long as you keep it simple. All right. So friends, those of you who chose bundle 2, 2020 is going to be a good year. You are welcome. This video will stay up the whole year through. You're welcome to come through and watch it as often as you like. So save it, note it down, record the information, keep it with you, refer to it often through 2020. Whenever you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, confused, stuck, or anxious, come back and listen to this. Listen to this bundle that you've chosen. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, but it's full of glorious advice. Have a super festive season for those of you who do celebrate. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for showing me all the love over the year. It's been an absolute honor, an absolute blessing doing these readings for you, and I will continue in 2020. So until then, take care. And you chose bundle 3 as the bundle that has the message that you need to hear today. And today's message is all about 2020. What can you look forward to in 2020? What is the theme? What is the overall image, the overall picture that 2020 has for you? So this is what we're looking at today. And to do that, I'm going to be using the awesome, the amazing, the fabulous Seers Tarot. I have no words for how amazing this deck is. I am calling it my soul deck. I'm calling it my piece of heaven, my piece of happiness. You're going to see how phenomenal this deck is. And today I've decided to partner it with I want to see if I can get it. There we go. The Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. So those 2 decks are what we're working with today to give you the message that you need. And we're going to start with the Animal Spirit Oracle. So I'm going to shuffle. And while we're shuffling, we're asking for a card that will depict and show and explain the energies of 2020 for you who chose bundle 3. What are you going to be working with? What do you need to know about? What do you need to be aware of? What do you need to be mindful of? What is 2020 bringing you? What energy does it have? What does the spirit animal want you to know? Right. I have shuffled. I have put them together, and I'm going to take that one over there. Chameleon spirit, act as if. I love this because, chameleons adapt to their circumstances. That's what they are. That's who they are. They are camouflage. They can adapt, they can shift and change. Obviously, the interpretation I'm giving you now does not come from the guidebook. I don't read the guidebook. I don't have the time and the patience. I make it up as I go, especially with these cards. I allow my intuition to guide me as to its interpretation. So chameleon spirit, it says act as if everything is okay. Fake it until you make it kind of thing, all right? That's going to be your energy of 2020. So I'm going to leave that card there. And I'm now turning to my phenomenal, amazing, fabulous Seers Tarot. And I'm already throwing them on the table. Okay, so we're going to shuffle. And we're asking for cards that we can put with the chameleon spirit to complete the message that spirit needs you to have today with regards to what you can expect for 2020. So what energies, what do you need to be aware of, mindful of? What do you need to know? What do you need to be careful of? All of those kind of things. What is 2020 going to be all about for you? What is the energy? What are the themes? What are the anything for 2020? For all of you who chose bundle 3. Okay, so I've put it together. And we're going to take that one. We're going to take that one. And we're going to take that one. So the first card we have is the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles normally under tarot is known as the poverty card. So please, those of you who chose bundle 3, we're not saying that you're going to have a year of poverty, but what we are going to say is that you're going to have a year of overcoming obstacles. So if you look at this particular card, all right, I want to see if I can get my camera to focus on it. There she is in front of the door. She is feeling destitute. She's feeling despondent. She's feeling unhappy. She's arrived at this door. There's no door handle. She can't figure out how to open the door. She wants to get inside. She wants to go in there, but she's like, how? There's no door handle and the door is locked. What she's not seeing is this key right there. And this is going to be your kind of theme for 2020, is that there's going to be challenges, there's going to be situations, there's going to be things that are going to happen around you. And you've got to be careful that you don't just collapse in a heap and give up. You've got to make sure that you keep looking until you find that key. Fake it until you make it. Act as if you've got your stuff together. All right, that is the first card. I'm going to leave that in front of us. The next one we have is the Queen of Swords, and that is exactly what I'm saying. The Queen of Swords, she is so in control of her mind. She is so self-assured. She is so confident in herself and her abilities. Nobody tells her what to think. Nobody tells her who she is. She controls herself. She is so self-assured and she is so in control. She doesn't need any validation. She doesn't need anybody to tell her who or what. She is just, and you know what? Often you can't see her face. If you look at this card, you cannot see her face. You cannot see her expression. I often think she's pretending. I often think I look at this card and say, she could be absolutely trembling inside. She could be absolutely a gibbering idiot inside, but she is giving off the impression that she's got her stuff together. She is acting as if everything is fine. Even if she's feeling like that. And the third message for 2020 is the 4 of Cups. This is the card of boredom. This is the card of not interested. This is the card of I couldn't give a damn. Okay, so if I look at these 3 tarot cards that you've chosen, or that I've chosen, or Spirit have chosen for you for 2020, you've got to be very careful that you don't let your mind take over. You've got to be so careful that you're not missing the point, okay? Because there is the situation of giving up before you've even tried. There is the situation of appearing to be totally disinterested. I'm going to put those 2 together because they both carry that same energy of being completely disinterested and not really wanting to participate. So if we look at this card in a little bit more detail, these 3 cups that are here, okay, they're empty, they're tarnished, they're dirty, and she's like, oh, I just couldn't be bothered. What she's not seeing is this one over here that is filled with this beautiful rainbow energy. Filled. Somebody's offering it to her. Can you see that? There's hands. Somebody's offering it to her and she's not seeing it. She is so aloof. She is so not interested that she is missing the opportunities. So I'm going to change Chameleon Spirit and saying, with this card in particular, don't act as if everything is okay when it isn't. Accept the help that is being offered to you. Don't always feel as if you have to change and adapt to your circumstances. Help is available. Take control of your mind. Don't let your mind run away with you. And don't give up before you've even tried. So, friends, those of you who chose Bundle 3, this is a deep message. This is an important message. And remember, we set the intention that this be your outlook, your theme for 2020. So going into 2020, you have this knowledge, you have this this information that has prepared you for how you may possibly respond and possibly react. So you now have the opportunity to shift and change that if you are mindful. So my suggestion, my recommendation to you is to save this video, keep a reminder of it, put it into your diary, remind yourself on a regular basis to come back and listen to it. Come back and to listen to part 3, bundle 3 of this. So every time you feel a little bit overwhelmed, every time life gets a little bit too much for you and you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to handle it, come back. This is a short message. We're on 8 minutes. It's a short message, but it's a jam-packed, powerful message that can help you through the entire 2020 if you allow it to. So friends, it's my last video for the year. It's my last pick a card for 2019. I want to just take this opportunity to thank you for following me. Thank you for sharing all your love and all your positive emotions with me over the year. I have so loved doing these, and I love connecting with each one of you, and I love sharing this with each one of you. So thank you so much. I do hope that I will see you in 2020. I do hope you'll come back for some more videos. And yeah, until 2020, take care with lots of love and blessings from me to you. Take care.